I'm gonna go sit in the trunk. I might have to download my phone, download my phone. Oh, oh Lord. I'm gonna sit on here. Ooh. Oh, I could have plugged my thing back there. Oh my gosh. Hello. I'm gonna get my charger. Can you look at my purse and see my charger in there? I'm gonna just plug it in the back and then I'm gonna go sit in the back. Miss Sylvia! Hey, Miss Sylvia! Y'all hear my loud car? Alright, just watch that real quick. Hold on, I'm trying to connect my phone real quick. I'm at the laundromat. Hold on, I'm just coming on here live real quick, y'all. Hello, Miss Phyllis. How are you? I'm plugging up my phone. I'm at the laundry bag real quick. Let me see if it's working. But I had to come on here real fast, y'all. Uh-oh. Hold on, let me see. Good afternoon. I'm good. Okay. I can talk now. I'm sitting in the back of my truck. I'm at the laundromat just relaxing. So, I came to make a quick announcement, right? Remember, I think a lot of y'all came from, a lot of y'all joined my YouTube channel from TikTok. And I had deleted my TikTok and I'm back on TikTok. But I had to start all the way over from scratch. So I need the people from here to join me over there so I can go live. And I'm gonna tell y'all the reason why I decided to start back trying to do lives on TikTok. So I see a lot of people I see a lot of like people think people had the misconception that sublimation was dead and it's not. But one of the things like while I was down for 2 months and I was like paying attention. Even though I was down for 2 months, I was still watching. And one of the things that was like really, really troublesome is what I'm seeing that's happening like in our community. Like, what's all this beefing about? Like, it's so crazy. Like everybody is just trying to learn, right? Everybody trying to learn. Nobody's saying that you got to give up your whole blueprint, but simple little questions like that I have been seeing. Like people need help, and yes, I understand that people that used to be like small businesses, they now got big, right? So one of the things that I saw that was bothering me was the misconception and the lies being told about split prints. Like a lot of people saying that you can't do split prints with a small paper. That's a lie. Like I don't know who's going around saying that, but that's not true. Like you can make t-shirts using a small printer, small heat press, and split. So I was like in a group one time, right? And so this is what I figured out, right? So I'm trying to teach the small people this. When you go into these businesses now that's selling transfers and stuff like that, the one thing they're going to try to tell you is that something is not working. And the reason why they doing that is because they want you to buy from them. And so that's what I'm seeing. Like instead of just, I understand like if you don't want to answer the question, but to just tell people like, hey, that method don't work, you need to buy your stuff from me, that's misleading. Yes. Yes, Miss Sylvia. So on my TikTok shop, I realized, I mean, not TikTok shop because I don't have one of them. On my TikTok account, I noticed that a lot of people came on there asking me like, hey, I don't know how to do how I'm having trouble with ghosting, right? And so the one girl who I was helping today, she said that she couldn't get her t-shirts to stop ghosting. And I was trying to tell her, like, it's the hey Shelly, hey girl. Oh, look at all my people. Everybody on here that y'all see in the comments, they've been here from the beginning. Like they've been here from the beginning. They've been here since when I had like 10 followers on YouTube, and they still here. And I see all of them too. I see Phyllis, Miss Sylvia. I see Shelly. All of these people that's in my comments, they've been here from the very beginning. Like when I had only maybe 10 people, really. So split prints can absolutely split prints does not cause ghosting. I saw a business owner that I ain't gonna say their name because I'm not like a basher, but I saw somebody that was like selling like transfers tell they viewers like split print transfers you will mess up your t-shirt if you use that method. That is a absolutely hey Jerry, hey, let's go to dinner. Jerry, Jerry, no, this is not that kind of live. So let's get back to what I came on here for. So I'm trying to tell people that I'm back on TikTok and y'all can find me CNJ Gifted Visions on TikTok. Okay, so I thought I was gonna be able to pin it on here, but I don't think I can. But yes, you can absolutely do split prints using the paper that you got for sublimation until you can get to that level where you can buy a commercial printer. So over on my TikTok shop, I mean, excuse me, my TikTok page, I posted the steps and the software that I use that you are able to split print your prints without no trouble for beginners. And it's called the Adobe Reader Acrobat. I did your method on a 40-inch blanket. If you do it right, you will not have no ghosting. Oh, Shelly. Y'all see what Shelly said? See, I'm about to pin Shelly comment. Can I pin Shelly message? Okay. So y'all just see what Shelly said? Shelly said she did that method and she didn't have no ghosting. And y'all have to stop using that brown tape. Like I was telling people, I can't speak for everybody, but I'm speaking for me. Once I stopped using that brown tape on my t-shirts come out flawless. And I can do t-shirts on any kind of paper now. I can do t-shirts on split print. I can do t-shirts on a roll paper. I can do t-shirts with 8 by 5 by 11, 11 by 17, 13 by 19. If you follow those um, steps and you use masking tape or painter's tape, you will not have no ghosting. And so you're probably figuring, why would the masking tape? So the key is to not get air. That's the problem with heat tape. If y'all notice when, okay, say like you do a sublimation tumbler, right? When you take the tumbler out of the press, right? You notice how the heat tape like crinkle up. Heat tape has a tendency for some reason to try to get air inside of there. I only use heat tape when I'm doing tumblers, and I rarely use heat tape when I do tumblers anymore. I don't even use heat tape at all unless I'm like trying to like I'm gonna tell you when I use heat tape. I only use heat tape when I'm pre pressing my polyester. That's it. So yes, on my TikTok channel, I posted the steps to Adobe Acrobat Reader. And so I was just sitting back, like the 2 months that I was down, I was sitting back listening to other people, especially the ones that started like us. They out here telling people like, hey, split prints will mess up your t-shirt. That's not true. That's a lie. It's about the technique that you use, like Shelly was saying. So another thing that you have to do, right? Like I use a yucca board. Okay, so you can get a yucca board from Hobby and Lobby, whatever size you want your yucca board to be. You can have it cut down, right? And you can have two pieces instead of one, but pay one price. They won't charge you for the two pieces because the yucca board is going to be real long, right? They'll cut it for you, and then you will have two pieces. So you need even pressure to keep the air out. You need masking tape or painter's tape. Don't use that. Don't use that blue. Excuse me. Don't use that heat tape. And you need like a something to level out. You know, while you laying your t-shirt across, you need like a yucca board or something. And paper. So there's many ways that you can use in the paper. Now they have some paper out that they do have paper that be like no bleed paper, right? Even though even though it says no bleed, I still protect my heat press. I do that because I pay too much money for my heat press not to protect it. So that's just me. I still do it. So one of the things that I was doing at first, you can use two methods, right? So you can either go to the Dollar Tree, get some what's that called? Poster board, lay it on the ground, tape it together, or you can go to the hardware store and get this it's called contractors paper. It comes in a big roll. So if you get the contractor's paper, you will save yourself some time from having to piece the poster board together. So you get some contractor's paper, right? The contractor's paper is really thick. And I'm telling y'all, it made a big difference when I started using the contractor's paper. You lay the contractor's paper down, right? You take your t-shirt, you put it on top of the contractor's paper, and then you just cut out your t-shirt template using the contractor's paper. And then you insert it inside of the t-shirt. But what I do with the contractor's paper, I make sure I have a couple inches extra. Because the key is you don't want the ink to bleed to the next side of the t-shirt. That's it. Once you do, I'm telling y'all, I'm not that. If y'all noticed that I posted two videos the other day when I did that LeBron James shirt. Nuh-uh, that contractor's paper is only $13. Where y'all get your contractor's paper from? I got two rolls of that paper. Nuh-uh, Shelly, where you get your paper from? It's right. It's brown. It's real. It's not thick, but it's thick enough that your ink won't bleed to the next side of the shirt. Hold on. Hold on. Uh-oh. Let me check. Let me see. Uh-oh. Okay. Where y'all get y'all paper from? Yeah. Now it depends on what size paper y'all get. You got to send me the link because when I go to Lowe's. Lowe's got the paper for $13. I got two big rolls of it. $39.99. Oh no. I get my contractor's paper from Lowe's. Lowe's sell the big huge roll and it's like 140 feet, and it's like 13.99 a roll. I got two rolls, and I only paid like 20 something dollars for two rolls. I'm telling you, Home Depot. Ooh, Home Depot. Y'all. I got my contractor's paper from Lowe's. I only paid $13 from it for that paper. I wonder why they sell theirs for that much. No, go to Lowe's. I'm telling y'all, run. Don't walk. Run. Yeah, that paper is only 13. That paper is $13. Please, can you? Okay, thank you. Can you please send what it looks like? I sure can. Yup, it's 13. You see what Miss Sylvia said? That paper is $13. I don't know why that paper that high at Home Depot, but that paper at Lowe's is only 13.99. $13.11. And you get a lot of paper. When I had when I went to go get my paper, they asked me what was I doing with the paper. Cause I went and grabbed that paper, honey. It was a huge roll. I think my other one ain't done yet. You welcome. Y'all know me. I'ma find the deals every time. So since I've been using that paper, it cut down my time a whole lot. Since I've been using that method, like, okay, say like the other day I had to go somewhere, right? I had like 20 minutes. I had 30 minutes to get to this place. And I had to make a shirt in 30 minutes. Like with everything I'm telling y'all. Oh, yes, girl. I love that paint. I love that tape. Now I'm not saying that don't have to be a permanent solution. It's just a solution until y'all can go get a commercial printer. And it gives and it if you do that method, it looks like you did it on a commercial printer. Nobody can tell the difference. Trust me, everybody ain't start off with a commercial printer. I'm telling that's another thing. They didn't. Not everybody went and got a commercial printer off the rip. So like I said, it doesn't matter. Like if you follow those steps, it don't matter what you do. It don't matter which size that you do it on. It doesn't matter if it's a 40 inch, 10 inch, 100. Yup, it's 140 feet. It's a lot of paper. And so like when so after like I said, when I first started using it, I wanted to check to see like would it reduce my bleed to my board. And I don't have no bleed through like when I use that paper. Um, let's see. Yeah, so I like because I was down for like a couple months, but I still was watching and I just kept seeing that over and over. Like, so the people who's like getting frustrated and some people can't afford to outsource. But sometimes when you hear the people be like, "Oh, that doesn't Walmart give." Walmart give chips. What you talking about? Somebody said Walmart gives something. I don't know what that means. But anyways, that's why I came back on TikTok because a lot of people are struggling. They're getting a lot of false. They're getting a lot of wrong information. Uh-oh. What is this saying? Oh. Oh, okay. I'm at the laundromat. I'm drying my clothes, but I'm gonna go back outside in a few minutes. Uh-oh. And I got another card in my back pocket somewhere. I didn't even take no time. Okay. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm coming. I'm coming. Okay. I told my daughter we're gonna go to the store after I leave here, but it's all good. And I got the same printer. Like I said, I got the same printer that I've been using for what, 3 years? Over 3 years now. I still got that same printer. You got to keep putting the card on and pressing the button. I don't like this. It's hard for me to see because I'm tall. Okay, okay, I'm back. Yeah, so I was like, let me come back on here because seeing somebody else start a business is supposed to be rewarding. Like, I don't understand. I see a lot of anger and competition for no reason. And some of these people that's like big now, they started out the same way we started out. I'm gonna put this over here. Put my tape, get my stuff over here. All right. I'm gonna step outside for a few minutes. Ooh. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, I'm back. Woo wee! I had to work. So yes, y'all, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to be back on TikTok, but I guess unfortunately you still gotta get those numbers. I guess you gotta get still to like a what is it, 1,000 people before you can go live. I tried to go live over there today, and I couldn't do it. And so when I went live over there, I mean when I posted the video, I got a lot of feedback. Like a lot of people was just like, I'm struggling. I don't know. I keep struggling with the paper. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And I've been there. Y'all know how I am. I tried many different methods, and every time I would find something that will work, I'll come over here and let people know, because like we always talk about, the key is to you want to work smart, not hard, especially when you don't have a commercial printer yet. And so it's just and so what else did I see? Like that's just one of the things that I saw. Like, like I keep saying, you would in the information that is coming from. I'm not trying to knock anybody, but they are in. If you go into a person that sell transfers, right? I'm gonna make an example. If you go into a person that sell transfers and all of that kind of stuff, their job is to get you to buy their transfers from them. They don't want you to find a method that you can use for yourself. They're not going to promote that. So they're going to tell you, and they're going to show you a T-shirt with a flaw, and they're going to say, "Hey, look what happens when you use a split print. You get all kind of ghosting." That's their job. They're trying to market to you to buy from them. So that's why people are stuck. Like, that's why people are getting scared. That's why people turning their back on it. That's why people like giving up on sublimation or t-shirt making altogether. And I wanted to go bigger, so I got an ET15, not knowing that I could have did the same projects I do on my big printer. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, yes. And guess what? Another thing, right? There's people telling there now I'm saying this across the board. Stop going to YouTube. Stop going to YouTube to learn. Stop going to YouTube. Come pay my $2,000 class. No. If you ain't got $2,000 at that time, I'm telling y'all the information is out there. The information is out there. Now, us as beginners, like one thing we do got to get into the habit. Like the people that was beginning, you got to get into the habit of doing research. That's what helped me. Instead of me getting frustrated that I wasn't learning and in these paid groups, I just started researching. And now with the internet, now with AI, you can put in AI, you can go to ChatGPT and put in, I need to learn how to do split print. And then they will show you, they will send you links. They will send you links and videos to people who actually teaches this stuff. They will send you YouTube links of people who is actually doing this. You know what I mean? So that's the good thing about today's advancement with AI and stuff. It's not only just for everybody's using it for their business. Everybody's using it for research. It cuts down the research. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, I'm trying. So that's why I said I'm gonna post it over here, and then that way, because a lot of people from my old TikTok came to this one, came to over here to my YouTube channel. So like what Shelly said, I'm about to read Shelly's statement. So Shelly said I started out with my ET 27220, and I wanted to print bigger, so I got a ET. I'm right with you. I sold mine when I first started out. I had a little one, 8x5x11. But I knew right away, like once I started getting the hang of the t-shirts, I knew within the first week that I wanted to do something big. And then I went and invested and got the 16650 printer. And then I almost went and got another one. Not that same printer, but listening to these other people saying, "Oh, that ain't gonna work. You're gonna eventually have to get a bigger, and you're gonna have to buy this, and you're gonna have to buy that." And I just kept saying to myself, I was like, it gotta be I was like, no, it gotta be a way you can do this without having to go buy that right away. So another thing, right? So another fear that I saw. Well, what if it take too long? No, it won't. Let me tell you, if you have the right people and you do great work, be transparent. Let them know, like, listen, I'm working out. I'm a one show person. I work by myself, you know. So you give them a time frame of when you will have the stuff done. They'll stay with you. They won't leave because you working by yourself. You just got to be transparent. Be honest. Yeah, you just got to be honest. And then as you grow, they'll follow you. They don't care. I still got I got this my friend, right? Now I hate doing vinyl. I can't stand it. I don't like doing nothing with vinyl, but I'm good at it. So when I was down, right, I referred her to somebody else. Like, like right now I'm kind of like not doing too good, but I gave her some people, and she was like, no, like, I'm gonna go to these people, but when you get better, I'm coming back. And so why she still come back is because of the way that I do her vinyl. Anybody could put letters on a t-shirt with a vinyl, but it's a certain way that I do my vinyl projects that she like. And so she like, when I told her that I was, I'm feeling better and I'm back doing projects, she was like, okay, football season coming up. I want you to do all my vinyl stuff. And even though I don't offer it publicly, I still do it for her because I know that's what she like. Let me see. And so my message is, um, if your customers know you do good work, They will come. They'll rock with you from a basement, from the living room, from the kitchen to the shop. And that's true. Nope, I don't have no regrets about. This is what it is. This is how I feel about paid stuff. If it's something that's worth investing in, do it. But certain simple things, you know, some things I just like, okay, I'm gonna have to take another avenue. And I still do that too. Like there's certain things that I still going to pay for. Like there's certain things that I want to learn that I'm still going to pay for. But if it's something like you need some information, something that's already out there that's free, why not do the research before going to spend six, seven, $800 for something that for information that's out there that's free? Yep. I like I said, had I known that I didn't have to go buy that other printer, but guess what? No, nobody tells you that, and the information was out there for free. And then sometimes, like, okay, it's like our phones get like when you be signing up for stuff in these groups and these apps, our phones be like they record information that you search on your telephone, I mean on your phone, right? So a lot of this stuff that I'm coming across is from me searching my phone. So like say like I go on Google search and I put um learn how to make rhinestones, right? Like 15 minutes later I might go on Facebook and the algorithm saw that I searched it in Google and it will show me a creator that's doing rhinestones. That's how I've been coming across a whole lot of people. But like I did a skit the other day where I said I was packing up because I ain't paying $900 for no party favor class, and I'm standing on business with that. Like I understand like some people has is very talented in that area, very very talented. There's some party favorite classes that I'm going to pay for, but something like chip bags, how to put a design on a chip bag, I'm not about to pay you $300 to learn how to do that. I can go to they teach this on YouTube all day long. You want me to pay you $300 just how to learn how to put a design on a chip bag? No, I'm not gonna pay you no $300 for that. Now I pay you $300 if you showing me how to start a party favor business, which route to go to get my business credentials, how to file my LLC, how to set up my trademark. You know, now that I'll pay for. But if you think I'm gonna sit here and pay $500 just to put a sticker on the sucker, I ain't doing it. Now when you start showing me how to do a trademark, yeah, I'll pay you $1,000 for that. Show me how to file my business articles. Yeah, I'll pay you. I'll pay to learn how to do that. Show me the pros and cons about taxes, and yeah, I'm gonna pay you. I'm gonna pay you. I'm gonna pay you to learn that. But no, if that information ain't coming with a $1,000 course or something like that, no, I'm not gonna pay nobody that kind of money just to learn how to do something that I know I can do. Learn. Yes, Miss Sylvia, the phones is nosy. You could put you could put in your phone I want to learn how to cook chitlins. And I'm telling you, you go to Facebook, like 10 minutes later, you're gonna see somebody cooking chitlins. Like that's how nosy our phones is. So yeah, man, I saw that and I'm just like, and then like crafting and stuff, and even though I'm still borderline, like I still do it, but now we graduating, like you know what I mean. We graduated up a little bit. I'm just, and then the beefing, like you want me to pay you $200 how to make a template? I ain't about to pay you that. I ain't about to pay you no $200 how to make a template. I ain't doing that. I got an ebook on all of that, just haven't done it yet. And what is you waiting for, Shelly? Post that ebook. Man, that's what I said, man. I was just sitting, like I said, like when I was like down, I was just in shock. Like what? I was like, what's going on? And I was like, this is a lie. Like, oh, don't. If you know, somebody out here banging some music, and I just kept saying it. I was like, the split prints causes ghosting. I said, that's a lie. That is not true. So like I was saying before. Let me try to move in the quiet area. Like I was saying before, that's their job. Like don't get offended if you go into somebody sell transfers, and then they tell you, you think you feeling overwhelmed because here it is that you done bought this printer, you done bought this printer, you done bought this press, and now these people is telling you that all that hard work that you put into don't work. That's their job. Their job is to steer you away from going that route because they trying to sell you something that you need. So like, yeah, don't get discouraged. Don't feel like, oh, I wasted my time, I wasted my money. No, that's not true. That's their job. Their job is to make you stop making your own stuff. Their job is to get you to come over and to buy from them. So you just say okay, like okay, and still do your research. If somebody tell you some information like that, don't never take the first thing that somebody tell you. Just say okay, and then go on down the road and learn from somebody else. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I say like no. But I'm here to tell y'all that is false and misleading information for the ones that's out there that just started, or if you are having trouble. When you are doing split prints, it's all about the method that you are using. So try different methods. You might not even like the method we talking about, but it's an option. Oh, say like you have a so this say like you have a software malfunction. You want to always have a plan B. Say like you go inside of Photoshop and one day Photoshop just crashing out the life. Say like you go in Canva, Canva is glitching. But you got to get your shirts done that same day. Learn how to utilize other ways of doing the same, but getting the same results. But for the people out there who just you was this close to giving up, you was this close to getting frustrated. Try Adobe Acrobat Reader. It takes the headache away from wondering if your stuff is broken up right. All you have to do, download it. It's a free program with the option to be a paid subscriber. and you can import your template inside of there. And like I said, if you go on my TikTok channel, I showed it on here a couple times, but I had some issues. But if you go on my TikTok channel, I posted a video up there today where you can see actually how Adobe Reader works when you are split printing your designs. And I mean, even if I
Can you pop this?
hold on.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. How come I can't post no comments on here? Okay, y'all, I'm back real fast. I'm about to see if I can post a comment.
Got it.
I should be able to post from my phone. Let me see. I had to run back to my car like, how y'all comment from the phone? I done forgot everything. Lord. Hold on. There's a way I can post a comment. I done forgot. I done forgot, y'all. If I swipe left, swipe right. What in the world? No, cancel. Hold on. Did they change something on here? I can't even post I can't even comment. I wonder why. Let me see. Report. No. Shoot. See, I'm trying to. Okay. I don't know if it's gonna allow me to. I gotta figure out how to post a comment again from the phone. I think I'm supposed to swipe or do something. Up, down, left, right. It's been that long since I've been going live. Now I gotta ask my daughter don't have YouTube. Cancel. I can't. How do you post a comment on here? It's not giving a slot.
Can't do it when you're on live.
I used to. Oh, this ain't even fair. Oh, she said I can't do it when I'm on live. I wonder why. That's crazy. Oh, I think that's only on TikTok. I can slide and make the comment and post. Okay, so if you go on TikTok, it's still the same name on here, CNJ Gifted Visions. CNJ Gifted Visions. I was trying to figure out how to do it from my phone, but I guess I can't do it. Ain't you my friend on TikTok?
Not anymore because you're the.
I mean on YouTube. But go on my TikTok and post it on my YouTube for me. Help your mother out. So yes, yes, y'all. So that's what I came on here today to talk about. Just sublimation is very much still alive. And I saw today people saying that they are first time users of sublimation and they are stuck at the split prints. So like I said, try those methods. If you have a chance to go on TikTok and look at that Adobe Acrobat video that I showed how to download it, is free, and you can be able to print from your large wide format printer or your small printer, and just don't get discouraged or just don't get frustrated. Today's advancement of AI, you can reach, want to learn how to, do. Like I said, our phones is very nosy. Every time we research something, you go on to social media, the algorithm, whatever Facebook does, knows that you search for something, and it will show and pop up in Facebook eventually. So, like I said, I still pay for stuff if I want to learn. If it's something that I really want to learn that's worthy, I am going to pay. But there's too much free information out here just to give up. Okay? Trial and error is your best friend. There be some things that you don't like to do. You might not like my method. You might like the method that you've been learning. I'm just here to give out guidance. That's what I say, guidance. It's not mandatory that you take somebody's advice that they giving you. It's just a tool. It's just a tool. So again, let's do a recap real fast. So if you have a um small printer or a wide printer like I got, a 13 by 19, and you want to try to get your t-shirts to come out flawless, invest in a Yucca board that keeps the even pressure with your t-shirts. You can get it at Home Depot. They'll cut it up for you, and you will have two pieces. Try using a better paper to insert. Thank you. Try to insert. Try using a better paper to insert for your t-shirts. So I use either poster board from the Dollar Tree. I will lay some poster board down, and I will cut me a t-shirt template. Or if you go to Lowe's, they have the contractor's paper for $13 there. It's a nice huge roll. And so the paper is nice and thick, just enough for a t-shirt. What size to have them cut it? You have them cut the tip. Whatever size t-shirt that you prefer, right? So if you have t-shirts and you do like a 3X, I will go home, I will measure my 3X t-shirt from sleeve to sleeve, right? Sleeve to sleeve. And then lengthwise, add 2 extra inches to that and have them cut a board about that size. So my board at home, the max width is like a 40 inch going across, and the bottom is like 33 inches. Because I know off the top of my head, a 3X t-shirt is like around 40 something inches in width. And in length, I might go 33, 34 inches down. And that Yucca board is also cheap. It's not pricey. I think I paid only $15 for my Yucca board. When they cut it up in half, I had 2 Yucca boards. My daughter always laughing. I don't know what's her problem. So get you Yucca board, get you some contractor's paper. It's a roll paper. Shelly said she went somewhere and saw the paper for $39.99. I said, oh no, that's too much. The paper that I got from Lowe's was $13, and Miss Sylvia gave the price $13.11. So I got 2 of them. It came up to $20 for two big rolls of contractor's paper. You want to get some painter's tape or masking tape. Shelly says she uses masking tape. I use painter's tape. Don't get painter's tape. You want to get the painter's tape that's blue. I think it's by Scotch. So I use that painter's tape.
You have an option of getting the painters. The painter's tape comes in the pack. You could get a single roll or you could get the pack. And also you want to get some adhesive spray. Walmart has any craft store has this adhesive spray, but the brand that I use comes from Walmart. It's the Elmer's glue adhesive spray. It comes with the orange top, or you have that blue can. It's called Lotte or Lottie, Locta. I might be butchering the name, but you'll know what I'm talking about if you go to Walmart and you see it. So use some adhesive spray to slightly spray on when you cutting that white border off of your split prints. I slightly spray on the back of my paper, not the whole paper, but just the part that I'm about to piece together. That's it. So get some adhesive spray, get some painter's tape, get a yucca board. I see you back. Oh, thank you. Yes, yes. I had to run to the car because the phone had hung up. I was trying to pin I thought I was able to pin on here, but I'm not able to post a comment on here using my. Did you do something to me? Oh, using my phone. I was trying to post a link to my TikTok shop. I mean TikTok. I keep saying TikTok shop. So those are the things like for for the people out there that's still struggling with a split prints. I'm about to make you get out. Did you do something to me? Oh, what you giggling for? She's silly. My daughter's silly over here. I'm trying to teach her how to press a t-shirt. Mine can my can is purple and white can spray. I use that for. Oh, what is your brand? Where you get your spray from? But any, like I said, any adhesive spray work. It, like I said, it don't have to be not just any. Look for Crafters adhesive spray. Make sure you read it first. You don't want nothing that say adhesive crazy glue. You know what I mean? Then you put the t-shirt on your paper and it don't come up. You will be so upset. Now y'all know I rock with Silhouette for a long time. I love me some Silhouette Studio. I still use it till this day. Sometimes I have days where I forget that I have Adobe on my computer and I would jump in Silhouette and I would just bam 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 that t-shirt split and just keep moving. Yes, I am. I'm washing today. Is this you? Is that you?
No.
Who is that? Somebody said I look a mess. Yes, I'm washing. Shoot, I'm gonna get dressed up for the laundromat for. Yes, I look like somebody's little brother today. I sure do. I'm a hot mess today. Yeah, I'm like, let me get back on here on TikTok because it's some lies being told. Because I love me some split. Even though I use roll paper too, I will split print something so fast. I said, this is not the truth. Now they need to quit lying on split print paper. That's a lie. But it's nice to see that, every day I read somebody starting off, I be looking at people's work. I ain't paying that person no attention. I look like a little boy. So I'll be posting my videos, even though I don't do much tutorials and stuff no more. I still do post my little videos and stuff here and there. But I most definitely will be coming on live on both platforms, you know, like I used to, especially like if I get an order or something. Sometimes I like to come on and show and tell, I call it. She said I am too weak. Yes. I love all over shirts. Those my favorite. Those are my favorite shirts to do. That's my number one. All over shirts. I love to do them. I just like to watch the transformation of them. I love to watch the colors come to life. I love everything about the. I like to just challenge myself. And now the price. It depends on you. It depends on what your customer base is. Only thing I'm gonna say about pricing is that we not charging no $20 for an all over shirt. I don't care. I don't care what nobody say. That process is not that process is not for the weak. And so I just will recommend not charging unless you got like some type of commercial printer and you can get done with your all over shirt in like 2 seconds, then knock yourself out. But that's just my opinion. That ink is not cheap, depending on what ink you get. Now I did take out the ink in my sublimation printer some months ago, so I don't use my regular Honor Let the Brats Out. Honor Homer Let the Barts Out. What? Is that you posting that?
What are you reading?
That's what somebody just told me. Is this you?
No, that's not my account.
Vay, is that you posting that? I don't know. But anyways, as I was saying, because she over there, that is you, Nevaeh. She made me forget what I was talking about. What was I talking about, Miss Jackie? I don't trust you. I was saying something. Oh my goodness. It was getting real juicy. Dang, where I leave off at? Let me see where I was at. Oh, prices. Thank you, Miss Jackie. So, the ink. I'm gonna tell you why I changed my sublimation ink. It was because of the price. It was good ink, right? Good quality ink, good ink. But the price had went up. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I understand things is hard. I understand tariffs is up. But I did some research and I went with a different kind of ink that was very popular. And my shirts comes out wonderful. And what I noticed, like I said, the ink that I use now, which is called Hippo ink, my sublimation paper, the sublimation paper eats the ink. When I get done pressing my t-shirt, I have no ink left on my paper. Uh-oh. Yeah. I don't have no oh, thank you, Shelly. Hold on, my sir. See if I can pin her comment. Okay. So that's one brand. Yes. I switched to Hippo ink only because of the price of my other sublimation ink went up. And it was cheaper. And after I did my research on Hippo ink, I got a lot of good reviews. So that's what I use now. And what I notice is that when I press and I look at the paper, there is no ink left on the paper when I do my sublimation prints. I love the way my colors come out. Yes, thank you, Shelly. So I switched to that. Sublimation paper, I use paper, whatever works. That's just what I do. I use paper, my sublimation paper. I still use the same people, but I switch it up from time to time. If it works, that's what I use. But like I say, your customers, child, you got some people who will be like, I want you to do 20 shirts, but I only got $100. Like, if y'all don't stop playing with people, no, I don't even respond to that. I don't even respond or nothing. And they will try you, or they'll tell you, well, I found somebody that can do 100 shirts for $20. Well, that's good for you, but my price still the price. Those supplies is not cheap. Your t-shirts is not cheap. Your ink is not cheap. Your paper is not cheap. Your electricity is definitely not cheap. Your maintenance to make sure that your printer still runs is not cheap. So no. And like I said, the price is the price. But one thing I have learned over these last years is that your customers, it just comes from who you market to. You know, they definitely want something for nothing. And so I had to go outside of my comfort zone. I had to start marketing to people within the network of where I live, you know. Either you gonna pay or you not. The minute I stopped doing that, the minute I start getting customers from out of town. And then, yup, it's a troll. Oh, thank you. I kind of figured that, Shelly. And then another thing, just keep posting on these free platforms. You know, the people is watching and they'll reach out to you. Post on YouTube, post on Facebook, post on Instagram. You don't have to do it. You don't have to be like I call it you don't have to have a crack addiction to posting. Should I say that word? Yeah, you ain't got to post every 2 seconds. No, just be yourself, be natural. If you have an order, post. If you doing something throughout the day, that's your content. You know, if you just simply taking a walk and you want to record something, you know, that's content. You know, just be yourself, post, and like I said, the stuff is just start rolling in. People will reach out to you. Cause I was wondering, I didn't even know if I was gonna be able to do this again because like I said, the last 2 months I was suffering from some type of medical thing that I always had, but I was in so much pain. I was like, oh my God, I was about to sell all my stuff. I was about to sell all my equipment. I couldn't even get up to stand up to press a t-shirt. I couldn't do nothing. And so I just was like, you know what? Give your body some time and girl, just hold your horses. That's what I had to tell myself. And it's always when stuff is starting to go up for you, when you will have those little, when you will have those situations that come from behind out of nowhere, and you like, what the heck just happened? So just keep doing what y'all doing. I'm glad to see everybody on here. I'm about to go in here and get my clothes. Nice talking to you, Jacqueline, Shelly, Sylvia, Miss Phyllis, the troll. You know, so like if y'all use that method to the people that might be watching, and this your first time, you know, hearing about Adobe Acrobat Reader, I just want to, you know, see what y'all post. Tag me, and we'll be back laughing and chatting again. So again, follow me on YouTube. TikTok, CNJ Gifted Visions. Y'all have a good rest of y'all afternoon, and talk to y'all later. Bye-bye. Now, what you want to